You know, hear this. The personable and likable South African activist and politician, Julius Malema, is in the news. The 44-year-old South African politician is threatened with a visa ban which forbids his entry into Uncle Sam's country, that's the US. But the firebrand activist has dismissed this threat, saying he was unconcerned about the whole thing. To him, Africa offers everything he desires. Hear him. Why should I worry about a country that feeds me with burgers when I can go to Nigeria, savor my jollof rice and goat meat? Sound like words on the marble.
You must know we're doing that against America. It will never like that. But are we going to retreat because America doesn't want us to do that? Never. Even if America decides that I should no longer enter America, it's okay, I will enter Zimbabwe. I'll enter Botswana, I'll enter Nigeria, I'll enter Africa, my home. Why should I be concerned about people who are going to feed me beggars and make me fat when I can go to Nigeria and eat jollof? Nice, nom, nice food. So why must I fight for beggars instead of jollof? When we're in Nigeria, you must, DSG was there. We're given a nice jollof rice and what is that, goat soup? Pepper soup by the governor of that state, Enugu State. Ah, la la. Hey, my guy, we were sweating, but we're not stopping. Sweating, but not stopping. That's how nice Africa is. So you want to threaten me that you won't give me a visa to America or give me a visa to London? I don't care.
Mayor,
you see,
yeah,
Malema is a firebrand guy.
Oh yeah,
you know,
he's an Aluta man.
He's an Aluta man. You know, he broke out from ANC. He's one of those who believe that the ANC is not doing enough, and he has his own party, and he's doing very well. He has a lot of reach among the ordinary people in South Africa. And what he's saying is very instructive. It is on. I concede. Let me start by saying that I concede that every country has the right, the prerogative to decide who comes into their country. Nobody is denying America that. They can decide that this is the people that we want in our country. But at the same time, Africans also should not be beholden in going to America. If America says, we don't want you in your country, you should be proud to say, if I can't go to America, I can go to different places in Africa. We should encourage how we can enjoy ourselves. I've had the privilege, for example, to travel extensively in Africa. And I know that there are a lot of places in Africa that you go and have good fun. If you go to Cape Town in South Africa, you will enjoy it. If you go to Kigali in Rwanda, if you go to Kenya, if you go to Gambia, you will enjoy yourself.
Gambia is doing very well in tourism.
There are a lot of places you can go to in Africa. So if what the man is just saying,
Mauritius,
in essence, what he's just saying is that if for whatever reason America says they don't want me, there are places in Africa that I can go to and I will enjoy myself there. And it's true, because if you come to Nigeria, there are a lot of places you can come to Nigeria. When you talk about our food, or you talk about entertainment, you talk about our people, you talk about our culture.
Mayor, you can imagine my consternation when BKO told me he went to my state and he's telling me about a place known as Afendia. Afe means a place, Afendia means a place of enjoyment. I said, but we own my own now. How me I know?
But not be your own alone. Not be your own. We are permitted to go there and also enjoy what is on offer.
Yes.
You know, I like Julius Malema. Julius Malema is as tough as they come. Do you know how many times they've sent him out of their parliament? But he's so uncompromising. And you see, it's because of people like Julius Malema that the ANC is weaker now.
Yeah.
ANC needed to form an alliance before they can form government. It had always not been the case. Do you know that even in Nelson Mandela Bay, where some of the biggest anti-apartheid heroes were born, they lost municipal election there. That was the first sign that, look, things were slipping out of their control. And when Malema was very close to Winnie Mandela, and you know Winnie Mandela was very aggressive in terms of economic emancipation for the black people. As far as they are concerned, blacks, there is majority rule in South Africa, the blacks are in government, control government, but they don't have that economic liberation. Wow. That is the whole essence of the message, that's the core of the message of EFF. And she has many other people like her, like him. Even their women are tougher than him.
Wow.
The EFF women. You see them when they are talking in the parliament. Come on. So I knew if Trump says, oh, don't come, you, Malema, don't come, it's nothing to him. He is a passionate advocate of one Africa.
Okay.
He wants to see what you can call the United States of Africa. All of these African states coming together. That is his goal. He's a revolutionary kind of person. So if you say don't come to the U.S., he will stay here in our country now. You know, he came to Nigeria. He even came to see Sanwo-Olu here.
Yes,
you know, because we covered it.
Yes,
so we are the only TV station.
And that's the same thing that happened to Wole Soyinka too.
Yeah.
Because Wole Soyinka was invited, and Wole Soyinka said he was not going to go. And they told him that they are going to revoke his visa, American visa. And he said,
so what?
So what? Should be. That's a Nobel laureate. So people should be principled. Yes, and like I said again, every country reserves the right to determine who can come into that country. We are not.
But they have sent the way Trump is going about it.
But everybody should have dignity. That if anybody says their country, you won't be allowed in their country. We should be able to know that
you don't need to fight them. You don't need to fight them.
Yeah, there are a lot of other countries in Africa that you can go and you will still have a good time.
For me now, I don't have to go to the US. If we have my way, if I have the opportunity to send my children to school abroad, it won't be the US, because the gun crime and all that, the number of people who get killed on US streets, you know, road rage, simple road rage, you come out with a gun, because too many people have these guns. It's a big problem. So
gun laws in America are still giving them sleepless nights.
Yeah, because the people who sell guns, they are very strong.
NRA are very, very
They are very strong. They have capacity to lobby and all that. Wow. They are very strong.
If you go against them, they will make sure you don't
National Rifle Association.
Yes, they are very strong. If you don't,
so that is the thing.
With them, you won't
so why would you put yourself subject yourself to that kind of risk?
You remember a certain American Secretary of State, black man, came here, tall. I'm a military man.
Secretary of State?
Yes, Secretary of State. If I remember the name. He
black man? Colin Powell?
Oh, Colin Powell was there.
Colin Powell.
Sonny Ade played at a guest night. And the man, he's the emotion tourist. See the way the man, so tells you, in spite of their Michael Jacksons, something they hear.
That's the song.
That's the message.
That's the song that Fatai Rolling Dollar wrote. Fatai Rolling Dollar actually wrote that song.
He also, based on that visit that you are talking about, he ran into a problem in America because he went for an event where this guy sang Yahoo. Yahooze.
Olumente.
Yeah. That video went viral.
And they were criticizing him there that he was dancing to a song that was melodized.
Glorifying
essentially, whether or not they like it, in their United States, in their United Kingdom, they are missing Africa.
A lot
There's
of
something
them.
in Africa.
They get nostalgic when they come.
Why do you think Afrobeat is?
They get very nostalgic. The highest streaming numbers are from that side.
From America,
because they are very nostalgic. They remember that this is their roots. You know, I wish all black people can come together in one continent that they can call their own.
Yeah, but the Malema message must not be lost here. You know,
No,
No, you know why? You see that we do not give ourselves credit enough.
oh yeah.
I've not seen a country, at least in this continent, where they have as much food as we have in Nigeria. When you go to some countries, you'll be struggling to find something good to eat.
True.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Something good to eat. We were in South Africa. We were in Mozambique. We were there for days. And I was already feeling, I mean,
You were missing
like going
home.
home. I was already
You were
missing
missing
home.
home.
You know, yes, there was enjoyment, you know, eating tiger prawns and all that. But at a point, you feel like eating amala,
That's it.
ewedu, and gbegiri.
Make oil stream
It
down
was
there.
when we were already preparing to leave the place that they told me there was a Nigerian woman who makes excellent Nigerian food.
Ew.
I said, well, so what have I been doing all these days? Our food places us very high.
Oh,
up
that's
there.
it, that's
Go to Uganda, they don't have the kind of food that we have. Go to South Africa, they don't have. Nigeria has excellent food.
Malema has talked about.
back to Malema's subject.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Malema has talked about pepper soup.
Look at the
In
way he
Enugu.
was drooling about this. Look at the way he was drooling about the pepper soup that they gave him in Enugu.
No, because we have good food. Even you ordinarily your people, when you look at Efik alone,
No. Those
the
people
kind of
alone, they
food
can
that present to you.
the
Efik alone.
Ibibios.
Yes,
The Ibibio.
or Igbos or
The Ibibios.
Yeah,
and the
Ibibios,
Ibibio.
yes, we have
What
we have food.
In fact, you are now, when
you
you
see,
mentioned
you are
Afendia, I
salivating.
feel like going back to Afendia now.
But what Malema has said,
Yeah.
one of the things why we have to appeal to President Trump that this attack on Africa is unnecessary.
Needless.
Because it's needless. That's the word. It's needless. Because, for example, in this country now, before now, when you want to get American visa, they give you 2 years for B1, B2. But after some time, the Nigerian complained that after some exchange of diplomatic things and they signed, they increased it to 5 years. Now, President Trump has cut it to 3 months. I don't see any reason for that.
Even long-term allies of the U.S.
I don't see any reason for that.
Canada, and the rest.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's confronting
Because
everybody.
You have cut without any reason for it. You've cut a visa from 5 years to 3 months single entry. But like they say, these two shall pass.
Of course,
We have seen-
people are waiting.
Yes,
At least it will soon go.
we have seen things like this before. Because in his first coming, he cut the issue of Dropbox.
Yeah.
Eventually, it was reinstated. Now it has been cancelled, but it will be reinstated.
Mayor, but you know the password for
He is strengthening the Democrats without
the-
knowing it.
The password for Trump is MAGA, Make America Great Again.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, every country deserves
By
the
turning
government it
against
gets.
your
Every
allies,
country deserves the
your
government it
long-term
gets.
allies.
So when you fight when you say that you want to make America first,
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with that. But in making America first, it is not nice for you to keep inconveniencing other people, especially long-term allies,
Yeah.
just because you wanted to show that you have power. I don't think that is necessary. But
Okay,
like I
folks.
said, these two shall pass.
Or make other people resident in America look inferior.
All right, folks. Let's go on a commercial break. We need to make some money. We should be back. Thank you for staying.